Saram everyone and welcome to MMG. We are now doing this MMG in Bhagwan's hospital, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, Prasanthigram. If you are watching the episodes of MMG today, we did one in the institute campus, Prasanthigram campus, the Ganesha, to which every student go to in the college. And then we moved on to the higher secondary school, the 14 feet huge Ganesha. Every Ganesha has such beautiful blessings, and you have heard stories of people how they have experienced the grace of these Ganeshas. And now we have come to this heavenly space that Bhagwan has created for all the patients, for health, for happiness, for joy, for life. And if you see, this hospital is always called as the temple of healing. And this ambience, we are at the dome, the central prayer hall of this hospital. And perhaps this is one of the reasons why this hospital is called a temple of healing. Because if you come into this space, all you can feel is only beauty. You can feel symmetry, you can feel joy, you can feel happiness, you can feel harmony. And talking about harmony, we have the master of harmony, Brother Ravi Kumar sir. Really so blessed we are to have him for MMG. He has got this heavenly opportunity to serve in this hospital, lovely institution that Swami has created. 25 years, brother has been serving here. Such a fantastic chance. Apart from singing for Bhagwan, I think serving the patients, serving all Bhagwan coming in different forms to the hospital, that also is such an amazing privilege. Brother, I have seen so many times, whenever I have come to the hospital, I have seen always, there will be someone or the other in the dome area. I have seen sometimes nurses, I have seen sometimes patients, I have seen staff. Do you also come every day to this hospital, to this dome area?
Yes, Bishu. Firstly, thank you very much for allowing me to bring forth some of my memories with this lovely Lord Ganesha. Let me start with the first memory that I have of this beautiful Lord here.
Wow.
This was in 1991, 22nd November 1991. That was the day this Temple of Healing was inaugurated. So that day, since I was doing my MBA then, and since I happened to be in the bhajan group, we were allowed to be in these lovely lawns just outside the central dome.
Correct.
And as I was standing outside in the lawns, and Swami was waiting for the Prime Minister, then Prime Minister Narasimha Rao to come, and the doors opened, and we were standing there, and I had not seen this beautiful prayer hall before that.
Okay.
So as the doors opened, I had the beautiful vision of Swami entering.
Wow.
And right above Swami's head, I saw this beautiful big idol of Lord Ganesha emerge.
Wow.
That is my first ever memory of Lord Ganesha here. So that memory remains etched in my mind and in my heart.
Wow.
And yes, it's been a blessing to have worked here for those many years. It's such a blessing, apart from the fact that you get to see so many Swamis coming in every day. That is the reason people like me are allowed to be at Puttaparthi. So this is a huge blessing. And you're very right. It's not just us who come to the central dome and pray before our lovely Lord Ganesha and our Lord's lovely throne here, etc. Everybody who comes here has a beautiful story to say about the peace that they have got here, about the power that they have got from here, about how they have got recharged after coming here.
Wow.
And we are not just talking about patients. Patients are one category. Definitely, I'll tell you a few incidents.
Yes, please.
And of course, Sevadals. Come here. Sevadals come here. Oh, they are half.
They're the backbone.
They're the backbone. Yes, they are half the workforce, and all the staff members, of course. The
and also dignitaries.
Oh yes, all dignitaries. You're very right. All dignitaries, all the visitors who visit this hospital are brought through here. And this is what first.
I think whatever was going on in their mind, once they come into this space,
Yeah.
everything will just get shut off.
Oh,
They're into a
everything is-
different zone.
It's a different zone. They are zapped. You know, the peace that
Yes.
this hall literally brings into every mind and
Yes.
heart that goes through here is really amazing. And there are, every patient who walks through here has a unique story.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm convinced about that.
Wow.
Just there are about 2 or 3 incidents I would like to very briefly narrate.
Please.
There's this incident about a 12-year-old boy who had come to the hospital with a hole in his heart.
Oh.
And he walks in here with his parents. They sit here for a while and they're praying to Lord Ganesha, they're praying to Swami and saying, you know, Lord, please take care of me. The parents are praying, please take care of our son. And the son is praying, Lord, please take care of me. And he closes his eyes for a minute. And as he is about to get up, he swears, he tells his parents that he hears a voice coming from here saying, yes, my son, I will take care of you.
Wow.
And he says it is Lord Ganesha who spoke to him.
Oh
in,
my
in fact, in the hospital's Silver Jubilee, we had put up a drama and we incorporated a part of this boy's story into that drama. So that is...
He listens everything.
He listens, yes. Whether it is that Prasanthigram Ganesha we are talking about or this Ganesha, every Ganesha. He listens and he takes the stories
Big
back.
ears, everything he listens.
Yeah. And he has to take them back to his parents.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Swami. So then there's a story about another patient, Tajinder Singh,
Wow.
who had come in all the way from Punjab. The way he came all the way from Punjab itself is a huge story, how he had to, you know, take 11 trains in order to reach this place.
Must be
And
from a very, very remote place.
very, very remote place and a very poor family. And by the time this boy reached here, he was another 14-year-old boy with a cyanotic heart disease. He was near collapse situation at the gate. And his father had to literally carry him from near the gate through this wonderful hall. He offered his prayers here and said, Lord, please take care of my son, and went through. And these are occasions that I'm telling you where the patients have come back to us and said, you know, I offered my little prayer here. And the boy, of course, had his surgery in a few days' time and went back very hale and hearty and healthy back to Punjab.
Wow.
And there's another very touching story about a man who collapsed at the main gate.
Oh.
He had with him 5 of his children.
Oh my God.
He had his wife and 5 young children who were all dependent on him. And he collapsed at the main gate. They carried him literally through this prayer hall.
Wow.
And they offered their prayers here and said, please take care. And to cut a long story short, next scene is in the CCU where this man had been taken straight to the cath lab, done an angiogram, they found blocks, they did an angioplasty, he was clear. Within a few hours, he was very healthy. And the cardiologists tell us that the next scene that they had was 5 little children. They allowed the children up because they were little children. They allowed to see him. They were all weeping tears of gratitude to the Lord who had saved them.
Wow.
So
Fantastic. I mean, you know, what comes to mind is, you know, these are stories. We have seen how the Lord has listened to their prayers and given them life back, given them their what should we say, everything back to them.
their hope, their livelihood.
Absolutely, absolutely. And even if you look at scientifically, you know, we know that how the infection rate in the hospital is abysmal.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. Normally abysmal is used in a negative way, but yes, it's the right usage here. It's too low. And a lot has to do with patients coming, praying here.
Yes.
Any time of the day you come to the dome, you will find somebody either before their treatment, after their treatment, you know, paying their gratitude to the Lord, sitting here, absorbing that peace. And
because I remember talking to many surgeons and the doctors who operated on patients, one thing they would always say is the recovery of the patients that they see in this hospital.
Yes.
They'd say that they had never seen that in another hospital or the previous hospital they were working. They said, there is something here.
True. You know, in fact, our the current director of our hospital, he has worked in multiple places in India and even abroad. And he says that, you know, he is convinced, until 3 years ago, he had never visited Puttaparthi. And now he says, wherever he has done his surgery, he's a very good surgeon, wherever in the world he has done surgery, he has never found recovery of a patient as quick as it happens in this hospital. So, X factor.
Fantastic. I am reminded of what Vajpayee sir said, you know, in the inauguration of the sister institution.
Yes.
This is a place where you get dawa and dua.
And dua, yes. Very
Grace
true.
as well as medicine. I
Yeah.
mean, and that is, and this is that central hall. This is that, and the main deity is Ganesha.
Is Ganesha.
Is Ganesha. Even Swami's photos are on the side. Swami has given the pride of place. I mean, people should concentrate only on Ganesha and derive. And you have people, you have Muslims, you have Christians, people who are Jains. They, all of them come and speak to this Ganesha.
Yes, in fact, Swami has, apart from giving a lot of importance to other areas of the hospital, we know how much detail Swami paid to this central domes, to the central prayer hall. Even later, after the hospital was inaugurated, Swami would come here every day and he would say which photo to put where, whether it is the Jesus Christ on a cross there, whether it is the Kaaba there, whether it is the Rama and you know, Hanuman there,
Zoroaster there.
Zoroaster there, you know, all, people of all faiths.
Everything. Swami has picked the place, picked the image.
Yeah.
Pick the flowers.
Pick the flowers, yeah. And he has picked him to be at the center of it all, our sweet Lord Ganesha.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Brother, talking about Ganesha and the hospital, I think we should do a separate series just only on the dome. I think there is a fantastic chandelier here.
Oh, yes.
I think it has its own story. The Nandi has its own story.
Oh, yes, yes. Everything here has a huge story. Yes, we should do it sometime.
Yeah, we should do it sometime. But this is being that Ganesha excitement time, and when people are listening to you, they will be waiting, when are you going to sing?
Oh, yeah, that.
So definitely, any memories of Swami guiding you singing Ganesha bhajans?
Singing Ganesha bhajans, I remember Swami would come in and give us these little instructions about bhajans all the time.
Yes.
And specifically about Ganesh bhajan, I remember once he walked in and we were singing a bhajan which said Sai Ganesha. And we don't know for what reason, because there are, you know, bhajans which say, you know, Ganesha in Parthi, Partipuri, Ganesha, etc. But that word Sai Ganesha, somehow Swami said, don't sing Sai Ganesha. And he told someone, do I look like I have a big tummy? You know, he very jokingly asked one of the boys. Then they said, no, Swami, you know, you're so beautiful. And not that the sweet Lord Ganesha, in fact, the tummy gives him a lot of
he's
beauty.
The cutest.
He's the cutest, yeah. But that is one thing we have avoided singing. Wherever the words Sai Ganesha come, we have for years, I mean for a couple of decades at least, we have been singing Pahi Ganesha.
Pahi Ganesha,
Maybe it is a way of Swami telling us, you know, we have to tell Pahi Mam to Ganesha.
Surrender.
So, surrender to Ganesha. So that is why the change from Sai to Pahi. So that is one thing I remember. Another one is Swami would be very particular about the pronunciation of bhajans. So one day he came in and he was asking, who sang that bhajan yesterday? Then it finally came around to one brother who had sung, and he said, which bhajan? And then he said, Vighna Vinashak. Swami said, stop right there. What is Vighna? Lord Ganesha is Vighna Vinashaka.
Wow.
You know, he is the destroyer of obstacles. So Vighna means destroyer. What is Vighna? So all bhajans, we then realize there are so many bhajans. We are saying Vighna Harana Shubha Mangala. So wherever we are saying Vighna, no, now we take a lot of care to say that we say Vighna, because words have a lot of power.
Correct.
So, you know, that
and Sanskrit words especially.
Sanskrit words especially. They have a lot of power and they have very specific meanings. So this is another thing specifically.
Even Tumoho Vighna Vinasha Ganesha.
Yeah, Tumoho Vighna Vinasha. You're right. So
now we sing Tumoho Vighna
Vinasha. So that's another thing Swami said. And there's another incident which comes to mind. One day all of us were seated in the bhajan hall. Before bhajans, Swami would come in about 10 minutes before bhajan and just spend time talking. So that particular evening he came in and asked, what was that Ganesh bhajan which was sung a couple of days ago? Nobody was kind of remembering, and at that time you don't remove the bhajan book and flip the pages. You're supposed to remember, but maybe in the excitement of Swami standing there and you know, you're lost in that. Nobody was remembering. They were all saying Swami, Swami, Swami this. And he said, Chappandi, Chappandi. No. Whatever is that bhajan, it had no meaning, Swami said. Who sang a Ganesh bhajan which has no meaning? We were not able to. So then he said, Chappandi, Chappandi. So each one of us there started, saying out one Ganesha bhajan. Someone said, Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Ganesha Sharanam, Pahi Gajanana, and the list went on. There were so many, tens of bhajans we, mentioned to Swami was saying, Idikadu, not this, not this, not this. And finally, end of the 10 minutes that Swami was standing there, Swami was very disappointed, saying, hey, you people are not able to tell me that one bhajan which somebody sang which had no meaning. Which for us seemed a little difficult to believe that we couldn't come up with the name of a bhajan, which it would be a common Ganesh bhajan. But then, talking with some of the elders in the bhajan group, when we were discussing with them, this thing came out that from the next day onwards, every Ganesh bhajan that was sung, we ensured that everyone knew the meaning of that Ganesh bhajan before we sang it. That was the way Swami came, and that was a lesson he was teaching through that. Tell this bhajan, tell that bhajan. No, you are not. But behind all this was this, because that is what had got into the psyche of the bhajan group. Next day, my God, Swami should not say that we sang something which we didn't know the meaning of. And it was not just Ganesh bhajan, it got into all bhajans. But again, as always, it started with Ganesha.
Wow.
So even that lesson started with Ganesha.
When the meaning of this meaningful episode is, you cannot sing anything meaninglessly.
Meaninglessly. Correct.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, whatever you sing, perhaps the bhajan has words which are very profound.
Yes.
But if you have not understood it, you have not internalized them, if you are not singing it with that feeling, then the bhajan has again become meaningless.
It is meaningless. Very true.
I think that is something that perhaps Swami was communicating. And it's so important for us, isn't bhava being such an important facet of bhajan singing?
Yes, very true.
Wow. Brother, I'm just reminded of this beautiful Ganesh bhajan that you have sung recently for Vintage Bhajan Classroom, a new Ganesh bhajan.
Oh, yes. Yeah, vintage, the meaning, it's such an old Ganesh bhajan that I had heard in my school days, and trying to revive.
Yes, thanks to you, now that
old
bhajan
is gold. Bhajans,
correct, it has come back into consciousness. How about singing that bhajan?
Shall we lead and follow one
okay,
line each?
Sure.
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Vighna Vinashaka Siddhi Vinayaka
Vighna Vinashaka Siddhi Vinayaka
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Vidyadayaka Buddhi Pradayaka
Vidyadayaka Buddhi Pradayaka
Mushika Vahana Pahi Gajanana
Mushika Vahana Pahi Gajanana
Mushika Vahana Pahi Gajanana
Mushika Vahana Pahi Gajanana
Prathama Sharana Gananayaka
Wow. One always feels that bhajan session should not end.
Yeah, I know. That is the beauty of our bhajans.
Wow.
Literally.
Fantastic. But before we end, we have to, all good things have to end, unfortunately. But before we conclude this, how about a nice song, brother? A nice Ganesha song. Everybody is now constantly having their minds fixed on this delectable Lord. Something, if you can sing, which will help them to connect with Lord Ganesha.
All these stories and all these incidents we tell, that basically is to say, glory to our Lord Ganesha, glory to Lord Ganesha. Jai Ganesh, when we say, it is glory to Lord Ganesha. I think of this song that comes to mind. Jai Ganapati Vandan Gananayak जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक, तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। तू चार भुजाधारी मस्तक सिंदूरी रूप निराला, है मूषक वाहन तेरो तू ही जग का रखवाला। तेरी महिमा तू ही जाने, शिव पार्वती के बालक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
ब्यूटीफुल। जय हो गणनायका।
जय हो गणनायका। Yes.
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की
जय।
थैंक यू सो मच ब्रदर।
थैंक यू ब्रदर विशु।
साई राम।
साई राम।